Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House, like you. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl.
Good.
I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Flag for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Damn. I mean, to be fair, time gets all of us. I want to say how fascinating to that, to be honest, rather than how awful.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable?
The unspeakables.
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
We're going to have to drug her to get the information out of her.
Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Okay, go to map. Skipperino. So press enter or something to wait. Or what's... That's a shift, is it? Oh, I see, it's shift. I just slept on the floor the whole night. Like a bum. They got small classes. They're very privileged, aren't they? What's it like in school these days? Because there was a lot of students in class when I was in school, but it's probably even more now. Which is like, makes it impossible to learn anything properly. Because you can't really ask questions without, you know, all the other kids saying you're dumb or whatever for asking a question in the first place. That's why I suffered a little bit learning, I think, year 10 and 11 a little bit, because I didn't want to question the teacher every time or ask what the fuck I'm doing, basically. I just sort of winged it and did terribly.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Yeah, about 25 to 30.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Yeah.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Okay. Didn't I have to do a couple of things with this dummy?
Levioso, Accio, Incendio.
Where's that other spell that I learnt? This one. Disarms wands and weapons from most enemies who wield them. Also deals damage to enemies even if they do not carry the weapon. I see. So there's an enemy that's going to try to screw me over. So that would be a good one to have. Let's replace the fire then with that one.
Levioso,
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Alright, let's go back and take a look and finish that other quest. Since it seems like a kind of a special quest, doesn't it? The Jackdaw's one, because it's the main one. Off we go to the Forbidden Forest. Show me the way. So I think that's the closest I got. 32 in your high school class. Yeah. It gets ridiculous, doesn't it? 32 kids. That's crazy.
What are you up to now?
And it could well go much more than that as well. I could easily imagine it being more than that. Learn to kill before you learn to disarm. Love the old ways. Yeah, I mean, I normally just kill everything. I like to play like stealth, but also kill. In those games where, you know, like Dishonored and stuff like that, you can knock them out or you could just kill them. And I mean, it's a bit dark, but I just got so much satisfaction from just like killing them, sneaking up on them and killing them. So, yeah, I'm going to get arrested soon for that. It was really satisfying. I'll be able to do that later as well, will I? Oh, good. I can fulfill my dark needs in this game as well. Is it going to be nighttime again? Yeah.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath.
He's leading
When
me
you
into a
find
trap.
it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
So he's going to want some attention as a ghost, isn't he? So he's leading me into his own
Aside
fate.
from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Seems like a very pleasant forest.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Wait, level 20? Those creatures... Oh, shit! Oh my god! Get out! Just keep touching. Dark Souls. What the fuck? He did lead me into a trap. How long until it runs away? Does it stop chasing?
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
That was sneaky, that was. I didn't realize I actually had to come over here. It made it seem like you need to go in the cave. Oh, look at my health, it's regenerating. I need to buy more potions. I have to do some nerd stuff and make some potions, I guess. I'm not an expert player, so I'm not dodging every single attack. Puff Skine.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Suppose you can't kill these. Yeah, most of these things you can't kill.
Expelliarmus.
Just give it a little poke, basically. Find the cave where he died. Yeah, I did. I found a cave. I thought he was supposed to take me to the cave. That's what it was. I was like, oh, there's a cave outside. It's like, oh yeah, I can't go any further because this is where it happened, yo. You know, this is like it, you know. But it's actually not. It's not at all. Well, 5 hours in, apparently. They had 2 teachers for 100 students. Whoa. So it was actually worse back in the past. Those students often had to teach the younger kids. Oh my. Huh. Perspective, huh? But if I would assume anything. The smaller the amount of students, then the better you're going to learn.
Something oddly solemn about this place.
Which is why rich people get
Such
private
regal
tutoring for their
creatures,
kids.
stags.
One of them. Oh wow, look at that. The deer running around. See, I thought the game
There
might...
it is, just as Jackdaw described.
I thought the game might try to make you sort of still go into that level 20 cave. Because you think, oh, level 20, those mobs are too hard. But maybe it gives you an item that deals with the level 20 mobs. But it's not done that. I'll have to remember to go back there at level 20. Although you probably get a quest to do it, won't you?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Why does she even talk? Because she's going to say only that line. There's not much point, is there?
Levioso. Revelio.
There's no ding. Aha.
Intramuros.
Watch out. Get ready to dodge.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
Cool, blimey. They've been on to me this whole time.
Levioso.
Just you wait!
Right, I behind this rock, I should be alright.
You won't get away with that.
I think I will. Positioning is key.
Levioso.
Yeah, you can get like a few hits before you do like another
When are
ability.
you going to give up?
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
So I don't think you regenerate health during combat. That was handy though, because I had like no health left. Oh no, here we go. It's dungeon time. It's an Elden Ring dungeon.
I wonder how big this place is.
To be honest, the wand combat in this game is pretty insane. Like, attacking like that. That makes one seem a lot more badass.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Guess I have to attack these.
These runes must have something to do with opening this door.
Looks nice.
Impressive. That must be where this all leads.
Nature finds a way.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Filthy casuals. I can understand.
Revelio.
Oh, spooky spider.
I
Well.
wonder if any of my spells...
I think it's time to... Yeah, I just thought about it before she said it. Just a millisecond beforehand.
Incendio.
I don't think disarm's going to be very useful versus spiders.
Levioso. Tego.
Huh?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Just get a bit of distance between them. Or you could do an old school cheese. Just get like yourself behind a boulder and just get your cursor in the right place just to hit past it and let the mobs walk towards you. If you've played enough old school... Oh, My bad. If you played enough old school RPGs and such, then that's something you could definitely do to cheese mobs if you're in an area that's full of mobs that are too tough.
Potato, Levioso.
What's the cooldown on rolling? Because it's quite quick, isn't it? I'm not sure if you have like a stamina bar for this during combat. Like you can do it like 3 times and it takes a while before the next one happens or not. Because otherwise it's very good. This looks like a side part. Or is this the main part? Yeah, that might be the main part if it's got a little cinematic to it. I always want to find the dead end first. I don't know about you guys, but I get really OCD about that. Oh no, that's the main bit. I guess we can go multiple ways. I can do the invis, but I could just kill them as well. And I'll get experience for killing them. So you have the option. Might want to do the invis to get past them. Or get a better position.
Ugh.
Potato, Levioso.
Oh, they're starting to gank up on me now.
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso.
That'll do. There's your level 10. Unless I got that earlier. You have uncollected rewards available on the challenges menu. Dark Wizards, Dug Bogs, Goblinses, Spitters, Gear Appearance Reward. Oh yeah, Dueling Feats. Better check my gear actually. See if there's any improvements. Oh, look at that. That's 8 more. That's a lot. Oh wow. V for Vendetta, practically, up in here. And then that's a whole extra 11 defense. So pretty big upgrades. It's not always clear when you're wearing it or not. Do you know what I mean? It's got a slight blue hue around it when you're wearing it. I suppose you just go off the numbers. That's an easier way. Forgive me for being blind, but it doesn't always look obvious to me.
Revelio.
That's a box for combat, basically. What we need is explosive barrels, and then you can chuck the explosive barrels at them. Ah, that lets you know it's a downgrade, actually. Oh, that's cool. So hang on a second. That's a really good feature. I like some of the stuff that they introduce in these games. Like, for example, when you're wanting to move forward with something that you might not necessarily want to move forward to with an accidental click, you hold the button down to let the game know that you do want to go ahead. I think stuff like that is like a very simple quality of life improvement. And that just showed that the item I picked up was actually a downgrade, whereas the one before was an upgrade. So you know whether it's worth going into your inventory to change it or not. That's a good feature. I like that. Well done, game developers.
Incendio.
Oh wow, so it's like a bomb. Bomb. So you can use some of the environment as well.
Revelio.
Watch the top hat. They have to give enough space for these ridiculously large hats to fit inside these tunnel animations. This looks like another puzzle.
That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
Thanks for the hint. Okay, it's just following me the whole time, is it? Sure. Unlimited power.
Accio.
It's a very good dungeon, isn't it? Quite a lot of creativity to it.
Revelio.
Okay. Easy.
Accio.
Damn. Very good at jumping. Not the spitters.
Accio.
God damn. That's my power move. Vicious. That'll teach you to try to gank me.
Revelio.
The chest is like barely open, so I can never quite 100% remember if it's properly opened or not.
Levioso. Accio. Tego. Incendio.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this.
Ah.
so can I.
Did he teleport behind me? Oh, he burrowed underneath the ground, I think. I wondered where he went. So, a puzzle, huh? What, a puzzle where you just hit the thing and then the door opens? I did it. Or did I?
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Revelio.
Remarkable.
I was kind of hoping that would be a boss. It looked kind of cool. Sort of flying dragon. Slate dragons. Onyx, yeah. Oh, I thought I might be able to jump onto that and grab the ledge. I don't know if you can. Nah.
Revelio.
So the spiders don't show up as red, then they're not hostile. But you could still kill them.
Revelio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Yeah, that's the spirit. No one else is using it, so... I think I've already been that way. That should lead Yes, just double checking. Gotta make sure.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
What's this?
Accio!
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
What's he not telling us? That's a good point. We didn't get very far, did he? He sounded like he almost just walked into the cave and got killed, so... But obviously that part's not going to happen until the last section of the cave, by the looks of it. This is the exploration part.
Accio!
Hello.
Levioso!
So spiders are going to pop out of these. Can one-shot the hatchlings. I'll let my health regenerate before I go back in. Just going to sprint. Go, 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 go! See how much you can aggro. Oh shit, that was a bad idea. I've already lost like all my health. It's like, I got like no health. No matter what gear I put on, I always end up with like no health after a few hits. Could be because I'm playing it on the hard. Escape to safe ground before the spiders get me. They can't get me here. I do have Protege, but it's hard to use it like reliably. Oh shit. More of them. Shit. Game over. Yeah, I do a lot of roll dodging. But yeah, I should probably use it more often. The yellow thing only flares up on your character so much. It's not always clear exactly, because you're looking at the spiders, you're not always looking at your character. Potato. You can't move when that happens though, so it kind of locks you.
Levioso! Revelio! Revelio!
Not all the spider eggs hatch spiders. See on the minimap as well, actually. Minions coming towards you, I'll get more used to it. The heal spell is a potion, basically. I guess they probably wouldn't give you a heal spell, because then what would be the point of potions? But then again, they do that in other RPG games, so... Right. Then I don't know that. None can defeat the hide behind the pillar strategy. The most powerful strategy in the game, in any game. I am kicking spiders' asses today. Come here.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
I don't need to use spells if I can just do that. You don't need to aim with right click. I mean, you kind of do. The whole point is it's an aim. That Chichoff guy. No wonder that guy timed you out.
Revelio.
Just in case. Paranox got you good. That's the hardest thing to do, is jump over this ledge. Oh, I see. It's a web, is it?
Incendio.
The old invisible web wall.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been
He
interested
got you
in this
again.
loot.
Oh my god.
There's no sign of him.
Nah. The rules are the rules, Chichov. No one is above the law except for me. They can be. I just give you the mod back afterwards. I can't. I don't make the rules. Other than I do make the rules. Yeah, I'll time out the other mods. That's fine. Chichov getting salty about it now. See, now you're gonna make him want. You're gonna make him want to do it more. All right. Hello. If you miss a person for custom hero survival in the future, would you mind if I filled the gap to play with you? Oh yeah, you can join. Just join, basically. It's more of a case of you have to join before everyone else does. That's what it is. Some maps it's easier to do that. I don't really reserve spots per se. I think this is the last path. Nowhere to hide this time. That kind of saves you. Oh my gosh. I think when it was in the middle of burrowing, it took a bucket load of damage during using my spell.
Great spider.
See, that's where the more complexity comes from, is knowing when to use certain abilities like that to get more out of it. But generally speaking, the combat is easy enough that you don't really have to do that stuff. If this was like PvP, that would be pretty insane, what players could potentially do. I think PvP in this game would be really hard.
Not a headless skeleton in sight.
Min-maxing like the
So I
amount
may as
of
well
hits
help
you do in
myself to
between
this.
abilities and stuff. I wouldn't really want to do it. I prefer to do PvE. I'm very good at like manipulating computers. I'm not very good at manipulating actual humans. At least in PvP. I mean, some cases, like in Warcraft 3 and
Untouched
stuff, I can do
chest.
quite well, but
Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
it's more work than it's worth, in my opinion. I feel like unless you're insanely good at something, when it comes to PvP, you shouldn't just bother. That sounds it sounds pessimistic, but unless you're like naturally talented, it's like almost giving up before you've even got started. But yeah, you know, some people are just really good at it, and they'll just do really well without even trying. So then you wonder, why are you bothering?
Revelio.
I don't think I can do anything with that. It looked like you could sort of blow up that wall. Chuck a grenade at it. Wigging wield potion. Hooray, I can heal. I can't remember, there was like a place that I didn't. Have I done all the spots? This place is very big for like one of the early dungeons. That gets you down. That goes somewhere else.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him.
I mean, that's the second time you said that we should be suspicious of Jackdaw. What's this over here? I can't get past this, but it shows you there's something up there, which means that we want to get over there if we can. How do we get over there?
That's how.
Not a headless skeleton in sight.
but I may as well help myself to this.
Sure. Take the loot. Right. That's us done here. Let's come down a natural way. There's a couple of rocky things over here. I think we got what we needed. That's where we came from. What's over there? Yeah. What's over here? Oh no. Not a spider queen.
Revelio.
Okay, I think it might be time to go across the big bridge. Unless there's still more. No, I've looted that, so I assume that means I've come from this direction. I'm trying to see if it looks familiar to me, but I've already forgotten. Well, that spider fang I picked up. Yeah, I've already looted this. Okay.
There it is.
There it is.
Bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
Don't know about that. No, I don't think it is. See, it's not hitting him. So I think you're wrong once again, Chicha. In terms of like with right click and not shooting right next to him.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Last two spiders. It's almost like it was set up.
Accio. Tego.
To even up on number 20 before you get to the last section. No, actually, no, I was wrong. There's more.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
See, 2 out of 40.
Cursed fiends.
Oh shit. Mama's here. And here I am with only one potion.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
There's 2 of them as well. 2 mamas. I can one-shot it though.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Oh, he's too big to use on some of these abilities.
Levioso.
It doesn't like your Levioso.
Levioso.
Still gonna keep using it though.
Incendio.
It's the matriarch.
Tego.
Get rid of that other little spider.
Levioso.
Since he doesn't want to be part of this.
Incendio.
Job done. Oh wait, not quite job done.
Levioso.
The spiders, they don't stop coming. I can see on the minimap now actually.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
I don't know, Jackdaw, he came this way. Is he a Slytherin? He sounded like he was speaking as if he was a Ravenclaw, but he seems more of a Slytherin to me. Oh. Gosh. Bloody Elden Ring with all of its, like, plants and stuff that you could loot.
Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Apparently not.
I'll need to look around for the symbol.
God of War does this as well, although I haven't played that. And I missed one of it. There it is. Didn't need to run. Huzzah.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages.
Take the stuff. Take it all.
Revelio.
I think we might get into some combat here. Got a sneaking suspicion. Oh, 19 out of 20 again. Blimey. I really am going to have to upgrade. Ah! Too cool.
Here it is.
Whatever is outlined in
Map that
white will
brought
be
your
targeted.
doom,
I mean, it didn't look that way to me. I'll just target it, to be
Is there
honest.
something beyond this room?
It's not that hard.
Levioso, Accio, Incendio.
Oh, wow. Where did you come from? I'm about to die. You're gonna die, Morty. You're gonna die. Any free healing in chat? Can't quite get through part of that wall. Outplayed. Uh-oh. He's just chilling there. Alright, I got a plan. I'm gonna chuck my things at him. Okay, that didn't work. Get him, boys. Okay. I put too much emphasis on those little things. Want some more, do you, boys? Want some more? me use the X on that one. It keeps trying to make me use the X on the guy that's got the health. But there's no point in doing that. I mean, I've got the low health. Well, that was close.
That's unnerving. What's happening?
An even bigger one.
I've seen this before.
This character's got
In
balls of
Gringotts
steel,
and
by the
the
way.
restricted section.
I've done more than enough than anyone. There's probably like professors that have like lived their entire lives and not done as much as this character's done in like 2 days. I think there's some stuff I can loot over there. It looks shiny. Oh no, that's just the thing you interact with. Did I actually I did interact with that, didn't I? To set the thing off.
Revelio.
I can't even remember if I opened that chest. I forget like 2 minutes after I'd done so.
Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood.
Fire. Use fire.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
It's Jesus magic.
I can
Power of
only hope
Jesus.
this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
It's big, this dungeon. It's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. You got a lot to do here. It's cool. But we are getting close to that timestamp where I need to finish. So as soon as
What
this
is this place?
this is over, I've got to call it.
Revelio.
Cutscene time. Character looks so goofy when she's just like grinning for no real reason. Grinning with her teeth. So. Oh wow.
Can it be?
Yeah. It's me, Harry Potter.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see
Superpowers.
traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms
Yeah,
of
they're
magic.
basically gods.
We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss, but
In my
first,
chamber.
a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Oh, I see. I've got to do a few more quests before he's going to be satisfied with that.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Sounds a bit sus.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside. Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. You will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding's level. You have new talents to spend in the talents menu in the field guide. Wow. Okay, so you've earned talent points. Starting at level 5, you may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your skills, to increase combat power, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once. So the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Can you respec I assume you can't if it says they can only be spent once. Return here to see what new and powerful talents... I mean, if it's something like that, I'm going to be like, oh, I don't want to pick anything at the moment. I want to make sure I'm not picking something that's shite. I'll tell you what, we'll go over all of those next episode, because that's going to take some studying. Plus, I'll look at it off stream as well, probably, so I can go over it quicker. So, exit the map chamber, basically.
What more can you tell me about this place,
Or just
Professor
have another
Rackham?
conversation
I'm afraid
with this guy.
we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Yep.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right...
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Right. So, exit away. What's going on with that Jackdaw guy, then? Gonna have to find out about that as well. What did you spec into Chichov?
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It's a good question. Some perks must be taken 100%. So you diversify.
I'm back at Hogwarts? I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
I'll say.
Revelio.
Okay, cool. Well, that's handy if I'm at Hogwarts as well. Because that's a good time for me to sort of maybe do some of the side quests and stuff, the more boring ones. Well, of course I've got to go have my food and all that now, so... Thanks. That'll do it for now, for this bit. So I'll save it here and come on out.